Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Code organization in Dart, structuring your projects for maintainability and scalability. Dart, with its strong typing and modern features, lends itself well to organized and maintainable code bases. However, like any language, the key to successful Dart projects lies in establishing and adhering to a consistent code organization structure. A well-structured project simplifies development, testing, collaboration, and future maintenance. This tutorial will delve into various aspects of code organization in Dart, providing guidelines, best practices, and practical examples. We'll cover 1. Project structure * establishing a base directory and essential files. 2. Package structure * grouping related functionality into manageable packages. 3. File naming conventions * maintaining consistency for readability. 4. Code formatting * using tools like Dart format for consistency. 5. Modularity and abstraction * breaking down code into reusable modules. 6. Dependency management * utilizing pubspec.yaml for efficient dependency management. 7. Testing structure * organizing tests alongside production code. 8. Commenting and documentation * writing clear and comprehensive documentation. 9. Example project * a practical demonstration of the discussed principles. 1. Project structure. A well-defined base project structure provides a foundation for growth and maintainability. A common structure involves explanation **** lib / this directory houses the core source code of your application. It contains the modules, classes, and functions that make up the application's logic. **lib/main.dart** this is typically the entry point of your application. It contains the main function, which is executed when the application starts. **tests/** this directory contains unit tests, integration tests, and any other testing related code. *tests/main_test.dart * a test file corresponding to lib/main.dart or a central location for initial tests. *pubspec.yaml * this file is crucial for managing dependencies, defining the project's name, version, and author. It also lists the dependencies needed for your project. *readme.md * a markdown file that provides an overview of the project, including installation instructions, usage examples, and contribution guidelines. *changelog.md * a markdown file that tracks the changes made to the project over time, including new features, bug fixes, and breaking changes. *analysis_options.yaml * this file configures the Dart analyzer, which helps identify potential code quality issues, style violations, and errors. It can enforce linting rules, set severity levels for different issues, and customize the analysis process. 2. Package structure. As your project grows, organizing code into packages is essential. A package is a self-contained unit of code that can be reused across different parts of the application or even in other projects. Within the lib/directory, you'll create subdirectories to represent these packages. The structure might resemble this. Explanation ***. Models / contains data models representing entities in your application, example user, product. These models often define the structure of data and may include methods for data manipulation. *services / encapsulates business logic and interactions with external services, example API calls, database queries. Services provide a clean interface for other parts of the application to access data and perform operations. *widgets / for Flutter apps contains reusable UI components, which promotes code reuse and consistency across the application's UI. *utils / houses helper functions, utility classes, and constants that are used across multiple parts of the application. Example of a model, lib/models/user.dart. Example of a service, lib/services/auth_service.dart. 3. File naming conventions. Consistent file naming makes it easier to locate files and understand their purpose. Common conventions include *snake case *use snake_case for file names, example user_model.dart, auth_service.dart. *descriptive names *choose names that clearly indicate the file's contents, example avoid generic names like helper.dart, prefer date_utils.dart. *leading underscore for private files while Dart doesn't have true file level privacy, convention is to use a leading underscore for files intended for internal use within a package or library. For example, _internal_helper.dart. 4. Code formatting. Code formatting is crucial for readability and consistency. Dart provides the Dart Format command line tool to automatically format your code according to the Dart style guide. *run Dart format * to format all files in your project. Configure your IDE * most IDEs have built-in support for Dart format. Configure your IDE to format code on save. 5. Modularity and abstraction. Modularity * breaking down code into small, independent modules improves maintainability and testability. Each module should have a well-defined responsibility. Abstraction * hiding implementation details behind interfaces or abstract classes reduces dependencies and makes it easier to change the implementation without affecting other parts of the code. Example of abstraction *. In this example, the data processor depends on the data source interface, not on the specific implementations like local file data source or network data source. This makes it easy to switch between different data sources without modifying the data processor class. 6. Dependency management. The pubspec.yaml file is used to manage dependencies in your Dart project. *dependencies * lists the packages your application needs at runtime. *dev_dependencies * lists packages needed only for development, example testing frameworks, linters. *run pub-get * to download and install dependencies. *use version constraints * specify version ranges, example 0.13.5, to ensure compatibility. Consider using dependencies instead of dev_dependencies for any code that becomes part of your production application. This applies to code that provides compile time type safety or other static analysis benefits, even if the code is only used during development. 7. Testing structure. Organize your tests in a way that mirrors your source code structure. Create a corresponding test/directory with subdirectories matching your lib/directories. Example test, test/models/user_test.dart. *use test package * import the package test/test.dart library. *use group and test functions * to organize and define test cases. *write unit tests * to test individual functions and classes in isolation. *write integration tests * to test interactions between different parts of the application. 8. Commenting and documentation. Write clear, concise, and comprehensive comments to explain your code. *use doc comments use // for documentation that can be extracted to generate API documentation. Asterisk explain complex logic. Asterisk add comments to clarify non-obvious code sections. Asterisk document public APIs. Asterisk clearly document public classes, methods, and functions. Example of doc comments. Asterisk. You can generate documentation from these doc comments using tools like Dart Doc. 9. Example project structure. Let's combine the above principles into a small example project that simulates a simple task management application. lib/main.dart, entry point. lib/model/task.dart, data model. lib/services/task_service.dart, service layer. lib/widgets/task_list.dart, UI component. lib/utils/date_utils.dart, helper functions. pubspec.yaml*. Key improvements and considerations. Layered architecture. This example demonstrates a basic layered architecture, UI, service, model, utils, making it easier to reason about and maintain. In larger applications, you might add more layers, example a data access layer. Dependency injection. The task service is created directly within the My Homepage widget. For larger applications, consider using dependency injection to make your components more testable and loosely coupled. State management. This example is relatively simple. For more complex UIs, you'll need to use a state management solution like Provider, Riverpod, Block, or Redux to manage the application's state effectively. Error handling. The example includes basic error handling in the future builder. Implement more robust error handling throughout your application. Asynchronous operations. The getAsks function simulates an asynchronous operation using future.delayed. In a real application, you would fetch data from a real API or database. Conclusion. Code organization is paramount for building maintainable, scalable, and collaborative Dart applications. By adopting the principles discussed in this tutorial, you can create projects that are easier to understand, test, and evolve over time. Remember that there is no one-size-fits-all solution. Adapt these guidelines to fit the specific needs of your project. Regularly refactor your code as your understanding evolves and new requirements arise. Choose a structure that promotes clarity, reduces complexity, and facilitates collaboration within your team.